Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, we're underway. Ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Doku. Can he get it through? Doku receives it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been slung wide. That's good vision. It's Rooney! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Well, they've got it again. Pass somewhat off target. Referee's given a throw. That'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Thinks one through. Oh, easy pickings there. Ambitious ball here. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get on. Rooney! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho going face to face with his... It's Rooney! Ronaldinho! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's a throw-in. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
I just thought that one needed a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course.
And he's in on, tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Doku! Has crossed into the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's played through for him. Good ball, good take. He's on it, can he get away? Shifted it to the flank. Timber showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries from distance. Oh, that is very close.
Scholes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent ball. Searching pass he's played there. Distributed tidily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. 5 minutes till the break.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass isn't the best. Mbappe! It's run loose here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's managed to get free. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Passes short and sharp. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And it's slung out wide. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Back into the middle. Hazard chasing after it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi has it in a wide position. No, again there's no way through. There will be a throw-in.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rooney, he's being urged to shoot. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Barcola has it out wide and in space. McTominay gets across to intercept that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri knocks it into space. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And he welcomes it in. The most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barcola. McTominay. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Schmeichel. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Koundé. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bastoni with the clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. Oh, can they get him away? He's had a shot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Camavinga, and the counter is on. No, that was never going to make it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. This looks... And the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Messi. It's a promising position. Flashes it across. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that could set him on his way. And this is Ronaldinho. He's got away. And the shot! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Has a look and plays it forward, knocks it out wide. And this is Messi, turns and goes back, shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Camavinga, pass somewhat off target. More and more pressure on the ball here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now he's got space here. Well, played right into his path. Nice interception, well timed. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. That's the throw. Koundé. That pass isn't the best. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Looking for the run. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's come to nothing.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. Can he finish? And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, they've got it again. Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. And a goal kick. Now it's Kane. Camavinga.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Not the most accurate pass. It's a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? This ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played out to the right. Pedri tries to pass it through. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rooney! Rooney! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's gone for a throw-in. Nice looking ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Played back in. Now this could be a chance. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Beckham to Messi. Rodri. It's Ronaldinho! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. And that could set him on his way. Bastoni. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's... Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Ronaldinho, and it's Rodri. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's not got that quite right. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get it through? And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Van Dijk gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Camavinga puts his foot on the gas, looking to play him in. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Rodri. Cannavaro powering forward here. Fermi. Out to the left it goes. Oh, super find. It's played through for him. Thinks about the shot. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Just cruising. They are cruising. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shifted it to the flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldinho. That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to get free. Grimaldo gets into some space. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rooney! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please join me.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, we're on the way. That's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Haaland. Saka. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to retrieve it. Saka, in by Saka. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Alvarez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Rooney. He's shifting through the gears here. And that could well leave a mark. It's a sharp pass. Saka. And that could set him on his way. No, not quite on the same wavelength. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Messi. He's found the way through. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Haaland. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona finding their passes. He can get that clear. Throw in. And it's Grimaldo. Tries to pass it through. Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. And Bastoni. Van Dijk. Calhanoglu. Guardiola. Saka. Can he get it through? Will play through for the wide man. Fermin. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Played out to the right. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to cross. A header! Decent enough try. No way through there. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho is flagged offside.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to...
And he shoots! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Çalhanoğlu, it's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Messi. That has been knocked clear. Opts to play it back. Çalhanoğlu. Saka. Mbappe. Alvarez. Threads one in. No, it's come to nothing. That has been cut short.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Ronaldinho looking understandably energised after his goal. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Yamal. Vardiol. Saka. Mbappe. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ruben Dias with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Timber.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's on it. Can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland, expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's cut it out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That has not gone well. That's a decent clearance. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's got his cross that shoots! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 2 then.
Rooney, el dorsal 16.
Olise with the clearance.
Messi, el dorsal 24.
Ended up in no man's
El
land.
dorsal 13.
And that has been cleared.
El dorsal 92.
And now they can spring out of defence.
El dorsal 33. El dorsal 14.
El Shaarawy, he is through here.
El dorsal 7.
Timber gets it clear. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Now the delivery. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. Fermin. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. And he welcomes it in. Chooses shapes to shoot. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Mohamed Salah. Big chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
It's Salah! And that is the last effort of the game. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were...